All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the FalconPaladin $200 Open, the StarCraft 2 edition. Let's go ahead and see the bracket here. Let's see, 5 of the 12 people who are playing have checked in. What's up, Zaddy Daddy? How you doing over here? Alright, cool. So we're up, we're ready to go. Thanks, Aki, for holding down the fort, as I'm a little bit late here today. Thirst Lord in the house, Boilermaker here as well. First time streaming on this channel. And, alright, so let's see who is checked in here today. Hey, what's up, Lex? Kyrolonis ready to play as well. Very neat, very neat. Hey, how's it going, Jacko? Logan. Trying to hit me up on the Twitter. I think, yeah, just to check in and just to make sure you're in the right place, go to the US server. Yeah, there we go. Type a join /FalconPaladin, just like we do on the Brood War if you're into that. And it looks like Thirst Lord is in the house. Boilermaker is here too. So let's see who's checked in real quick. And then let's process those. What's up, Alex? How you doing? Alex Mercer here too. Okay, so no, wait. I wanted to see I did this last week too. I just wanted to see who was checked in, and I did a check-in. So the people who weren't officially checked in just got kicked out of the bracket. So hold on a second, we can fix this. Participants. Reactivate. Sorry, everyone. Okay, so if you're unfamiliar with challenge. Hey, that's right, EB. I have more than one shirt, it turns out. Spoilers. Okay, so Spike should be here, Melody should be here, Probe Scout should be here. Yeah, and I did. I manually reactivated everybody. No big deal, Aki. I'm learning things. Isn't that great? Yeah, this is my StarCraft 2 shirt, EB. You can get it at falconpaladin.store. Ooh. More than one shirt is, I mean, compared to a lot of people on Earth, having more than one shirt is pretty rich. It's true. There's a lot of poor people out there. All right. Chuck. See? falconpaladin.store. Ooh. Fancy pants. All right. Where the heck is... Where are my peoples? Cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha. So Boilermaker's been around. Alex Mercer's been around. Thanks for checking in for the Horde Thirst Lord. In the house as well. Yeah, Vomalisk, Probe Scout, Spike, Melody. Where's our peoples? Where is our peoples? Ah, I thought it was Thundercats. Thundercats. Yeah, I'm... Okay, Candace Catnip is in the Discord here too. Candace is here. Gosh, dang stupid alt tab sometimes. Alright, so we're getting some check-ins here. Everything is going good. Hope everyone is having a wonderful Sunday. I'm going to try to make this a bit of a regular thing. The streaming. Oh boy. I don't know. I've been thinking about this a lot, and I might actually remerge the channels again. Just because I feel like the StarCraft 2, for whatever reason, is just super languishing out on its own channel. I haven't had anything really hit it bag at all, or hit it big at all, in the last 3 months, I'd say. Yes, muting sneezes. Something what I like to do. Gnome. Says the check-in window is closed. Ah, maybe. Let's maybe do a manual check-in. I don't know. If you're here and you're watching, here, look, let's do this. Dead Infested, you made it. Yeah, Alex, it just, I kind of had the feeling like they were kind of hurting each other being on the same channel. I don't know. The way the algorithm works for YouTube is a mystery on purpose. So, I tried it. The experiment at this point's been going for 6 months. It might be time for it to be over. I don't know. We'll figure it out. So yes, come to the Americas, do a /join FalconPaladin. And then y'all can find your opponents and whatnot. And we'll get this show on the road. There's the sound of somebody coming in. Alright, and close some of these tabs here. Stuff's getting chomped up. Got a new friend request. Nope, friend list is full, unfortunately. Boilermaker is matched. Actually. Yeah, Melody's away. Volmolisk's away. Probe Scouts away. Spike Webster. Spike Buddy. Spike's not here either. Huh. Oh, that is nice, Mr. Alex Mercer. Artosis Clips channel, huh? That guy gets more views than I do. Let's see if I can look at the channel here. He's got like 700 subs, but like he averages more views than I get on my StarCraft, on my Brood War videos. So that's cool. That's super neat. He's in the UK. Yeah, there's a few people that could be running this. I don't see why it couldn't be Somebody like that. Ah, Melody had a late night stream, eh? Perhaps overslept and is gonna miss Le Tornamonte, eh? Alright, well that's a bummer. Alright, where's the clan chat? Tasteless running it would be funny. That'd be great. Just like we must tell the world of Artosis's rage here on YouTube. Alright, so Kai's in. Vomalisk, Probe Scout are missing. Poolman is in. Candace Catnip checked in. Alex Mercer's in. Boilermaker's in. E.T. Pone Home not around. Rada's in. Spike's not in. The Panda Man is in, and Melody not in. Aaron. Who's this Aaron person? Don't like this. Ooh! Volmolisk just online. That's good. Yeah, Volmolisk is here. Awesome. Nova Otaku. There we go. Golly. My brain always wants to say Okatu. That's not what it is, though. How's it going? Nova / Thanos / Candace / all the slashes. Alright, fine. Okay, we're giving people 5 more minutes to show up. Otaku. How's it going, Rex? Yeah. So we're going to give people 5 more minutes. If you're watching this and trying to figure out how to get try to find out who you're playing here, go to the America's server FalconPaladin channel. So join / FalconPaladin. Your keyboard can't type L? You can type in my Discord in English just fine. What is going on here? I don't think that's a legitimate reason. Personally. Vomalisk just went offline. Ah, phone versus computer. I see. Where did Vomalisk go? What is wrong, Vomalisk? That is the Coke Zero, EB. I put it in a glass because it is better to drink in a glass. Nope. Who the heck is Darth Halo? Like, sometimes you friend people and they change their name, and then you're like, wait, what? Alright, so Vomalisk is ready to go here. That's good. Alright, Nova, thank you. Come join the FalconPaladin chat channel. There he is. Little Cinnamon is doing great. She got fed by the oldest kid today. And she's just having a lazy Sunday. She's just sitting on a heating vent. Enjoying the warm. Cleaning herself. You know, cat things. Alright, so 1 minute to go here. God, I'm really sad that Spike didn't show up, and Melody and Probe Scout and ET Pwn Home. Like, all the good people are not showing up here. It's gonna be interesting, that's for sure. It's gonna change the whole metric. Nice. Cool. So Ezra's here. Candace Catnip is here. Inside the StarCraft 2. Looks like we're... Alright, so... Hey, what's up, Compassion? Cinnamon is not around. Yeah, that's funny. I think I would have picked one of those three to win this, and the fact that they're gone is a bit of an issue here. So... I guess we do our check-in because Probe Scout's not online. Spike's not online. Melody's not even... Well, Melody's away. And idle. Okay, that's it. All right. Check-ins closed. Oh, Urza. Holy smokes, you are correct, Urza. I apologize. Right you are. All right, let's update the bracket. EB, it's true. It is the truth. Yeah, let's see some action. Let's get this thing going, shall we? I think we shall. Bracket check. Okay, so we almost. Probe Scout for some reason is listed as here, but he's wait, is he checked in? Probe Scout is not checked in. Why is he in my bracket? People with their multiple names here. Toad. Who is Toad person? Alright, so dropped Probe Scout. Alright. Goodness gracious. Right. Okay, I think we're good. Okay, so we got our bracket. We're ready to go. Chirolonis versus Vomalisk. Boilermaker versus For the Horde. Thirstlord versus Rata. Mr. Alex Mercer versus Candace here. Rata's going to be a walk over here for Thirstlord. Okay, bracket updated. Those of you who need the bracket, it is here. Good call, Compassion. Smart. Yeah, Chirolonis is in the bracket too. You can click on it. It's in chat right there. For the Horde. Yeah, there we go. So current ladder pool. Current ladder pool. If you want to veto, you can. What's up, JLC? Look, I don't look that sleepy. Do I look that sleepy? Hey, Hanaru. That's right. It's my StarCraft 2 shirt. You could buy it at FalconPaladin.store. I need to find my Brood War shirt. All right. We are starting. So, could we put, maybe could we put Aaron up against Thirstlord? Gosh dang it, Nightbot. Oh, are you fighting Nightbot? Na 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 na. Yeah, sorry, JLC. Nightbot is stupid right now. Toadstar. Ugh.
Last we have the return of Rada too.
Yeah, just saw that. Okay. So do we... I guess we just let Rada do Rada until Aaron will catch him next time?
Yeah, sorry, Aaron. You needed to hear you from you earlier.
Yeah. Okay, awesome. So let's get this going. Sorry, I just invited Nightbot to this channel, and by default, if you type in all caps, he will time you out, no matter what you're saying. So watch the all caps for a minute. We'll fix that. Aki said that they'll be on it. Oh, Aaron is Rada. What? I'm so confused by all of this.
That's a great outcome.
Aaron is Rada. That fixes everything. I don't think that's even a possible thing there. Sorry, Hanaru. I don't think you can make your in-game minimap bigger. Never heard anybody doing that. How's it going, Cow Juice? Oh, that's funny. So some different name on Discord, different name on Challenge, different name on StarCraft 2. Can you do that? No. Actually, what the heck is map 2K? Nightbot is fixed. Ah, right. 2,000 atmospheres. Got it. All right, cool. So we're going to get into our first Match of the day here is Zerg versus Terran for the Horde versus Boilermaker here on 2000 Atmospheres. New map. First time the new map's been on the channel. That's going to be fun. Yeah, Melody, Probe Scout, and ET Pwn Homer out. So those are the three favorites by far. So this is going to be fun. I think everybody, honestly, everybody here has a good chance to win this thing now. All right, let's do this thing. Game 1, best of 3 between For the Horde and Boilermaker. It's going to be here on 2000 Atmospheres, the latter edition. Bottom left, Brood War skin. For the Zerg, it is For the Horde. Oh, I have to do that. I mean, I did it close, but there's like the Sylvanas For the Horde scream from the Battle for Azeroth cinematic for World of Warcraft. That's really amazing, but For the Horde it is. Top right, it is Boilermaker. Ah, he's in the clan. He's got the spinny logo. You want to be in the clan? Come to the Discord, ask to be part of the clan, you'll be part of the clan. Did I say ZVT? I said ZVT earlier. It's actually a ZVP, which is even better. That's what I like to see. You guys know that. You know I like the ZVP. So there's your bracket. Already set to go. Everyone is happy. And going for a ye old gateway expand here is Boilermaker for the Horde. Looks like he's saving up to go 16, 18, 17, which is extremely safe to do. We'll see if the block happens, and oh, it can. Oh, it can't. Never mind. Never mind. I was looking at the wrong numbers. Actually went for the pool first. I made some assumptions here. Bad Falcon. So pool first is done. Extractor coming up, and then an expansion, which the probe scouts perfectly and says, all right, I probably shouldn't leave this wide open for too long. So let's go ahead and throw on the expansion, then get the Cyber Core. Maybe Chrono Boost out a Zealot, because Lings are going to be on the way here. As long as Boilermaker is responding to this properly. I know, I should be canceled for misleading you about the nature of this first opening match, JLC. I apologize profusely. Alright, so it's, you know, just a handful of Lings coming up here. We are chrono boosting out that Zealot. As said earlier, just taking, you know, the long way around. There's not really a straight shot here. And here come Los Zergalitos. Oh, they get the run by because Bob the Zealot was not holding position. Sees, okay, there's an expansion. Cool. Sees there's 2 gas. Sees the Cyber Core is done. And we are not working on any further tech here. Then the Zerglings commit suicide. Ideally, what you want to do there is run around and scout things, right? And see if you can figure out what's going on, what the next further tech is here for Boilermaker. But as it stands, nothing. We're oversaturating this assimilator, which is totally fine, not a problem. Do like ramen. Maybe I'll have some ramen today. Bailing Nest and a Lair on the way from For the Horde. Not taking a third base, which indicates we're going to see some aggression out of For the Horde. If he's not going to be aggressive, I'd really love to see a third base started anytime now within the next 40 seconds or so. But we'll keep an eye on that regardless. Zerglings don't have speed yet because he delayed speed for reasons. What did he get instead? I guess the Lair and the Bailing Nest first. Fair enough indeed. Queen pops up. Gets that, injects off. What's up, David? Molnar, welcome to the stream here today. Oh, he did it! He got the third base. Nice for the Horde. Excellent. Sub 4 minute third base. Not going to complain too much about it. He's got the lair. He's got the Baneling Nest. He's going for speed. Is he going for Baneling speed? I think that'd be pretty awesome. Is he going for a Baneling bust? I don't know. Shield battery, Stalker in the wall. Robotics facility. Twilight Council opening here from Boilermaker, which traditionally, if it was a professional, would mean a charge lot all in or like an adept resonating glaives all in. I love the Stalker positioning here too. Making sure the Scouting Overlord does not get away with it. Oh, this is a floaty map. Oh, man, I have not played on this map, nor have I cast on this map yet. So it's basically Abyssal Reef, but not without the underwater gimmick. But stuff does float when it dies. I guess there are kind of fish here. Maybe this is an underwater map. Will do, David. I'm glad you enjoy the stuffs. Well, we're going to go Hydraling Bane here from For the Horde. He is going for Baneling Speed, making them Hydralisks. On the other side, Boilermaker seems to be more of a Stalker Immortal Sentry style, which Lingbane Hydra will crush in equal cost here. So we'll see if maybe we get some Storm out for Boilermaker, or if he's more interested in not making splash damage, which I think would be a problem here against them Zergs. Them squishy Zergs. I don't know why he's transferring drones over to the natural instead of just having them be at the third base, but that's okay. There we go. So he resets it up to put his drones at the third base when they pop out. It is underwater. Thanks, Aaron. 2,000 atmospheres implies we're in the sky, though, not underwater. Yeah, it's true. I did see the fish. See fishies. Is it like a translation thing? Hey, Mr. Bagitka, how's it going? See sharks. Shark. Love the third base timing here from Boilermaker. For the Horde, probably should take a fourth base here after saturating the third base, I would guess. But making a bunch of Zerglings. Got a bunch of Hydras out. Love the Brood War Hydra skin here. Pretty good. Pretty good stuff. Working off of 3 gas. I'd love to see 4 gas at this point with 45 workers, but doing all right, I think. Spending money, keeping up in supply. Boilermaker's macro is looking pretty fantastic, but again, the utter lack of splash damage seems like it might be a problem. Gateway. There is a Templar Archives, but Storm has not been researched, nor is it on the way. Getting Blink for the Stalkers, always nice to have. Hey, Jason Allen, glad that you're here. Glad that you can watch. Atmospheres means more pressure, like being underwater. Oh. Okay. Oh, another base on the way from Boilermaker, too. Boilermaker's going to win this thing out of sheer macro, you guys. Oh, no, Lings, get out of there. Do not engage. All right. Free Zerglings are free. So it would be like 20,000 leagues under the sea. Right? Okay, so Archons are splash. I'll take them. I'll take Archons here in lieu of Storm or Disruptors or Colossus or something. I like it. Yeah, I think Boilermaker probably just going to win this game out of sheer macro ability. Right? No fourth base from For the Horde. He's at 8 minutes on 3 bases entirely. It's already 4 from Boilermaker here. He's up 124 to 100 total supply. His army supply is smaller, but he's got 75 probes at the moment. And Leagues his travel distance, but Baneling's not really doing a lot here. Maybe like a Sentry and a Zealot died. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, distance under the sea is also like pressure, like correlate, right? The deeper you are under the sea, the more atmospheres of pressure you are experiencing. Whatever. I'm digging here. It's fine. Drones have buzzsaws, man. Haven't you seen AF? Haven't you seen the buzzsaws on their hands? They're pretty scary. Scary, scary little dudes. Alright, so Ling Hydra. Gonna try to march in here. Charge Lot's pretty good against this. Hey, look, Storm's on the way. Boilermaker's doing the thing. It's late, but oh my gosh, the expansion timings. He's just greeting it up here, and it's working for him, man. You can get away with this. How many parsecs under the sea? Trolling Star Wars fans at the same time. So, I mean, for the Horde, sure, 4 bases at 9 minutes is great. But Boilermaker's macro is nuts right now. 5 bases here at 9 minutes. So Zealots die instantly. Another huge warping of Zealots. With some Archon support this time and no Lings to buffer mean these Hydras in a bit of trouble. Trying to split out. Not bad stutter step micro actually on these Hydras. But just too, like, it's not a bad compositional choice against this. Just not enough. Don't ya know? Alright, get on home. Get on home. Some Banelings would have been amazing against those Zealots. See, that's why you Ling Bane Hydra. So the Banelings clear out the Zealots, and the Hydras handle, like, everything else pretty much. They're really good against Immortals. They're really good against Archons. They're really good against Stalkers. The Lings are also helpful against the Stalkers and the Immortals. So, some Banelings would be nice. But it's 173 to 114 total supply. Boilermaker is just eating up the entire map. Man alive. Hey, what's up, Norman? Zergling's just gonna go for the snipe on this hatchery. They do have no attack upgrades whatsoever, but you know what? Oh, the recall doesn't work because he kills the Nexus too fast. That's why you have like 2 or 3 cannons and a couple shield batteries at these bases at least to try to prevent that from happening. So for the Horde, and depowers 4 warp gates and gets out this time. No, hold on, go this way. No, go this way. Oh, they could have escaped, but instead they all chose to meet their deaths in combat, I guess. Man. I'm very confused by this league measurement all of a sudden. It's good. I'm glad you guys are smarter than I am. And then, when the army is dragged over to the left side of the map, you see this is why. Cannons, shield batteries. You see what I'm talking about? That was great. So this might just be game ending right here. Boilermaker, ton of speed lots with 1-1 upgrades. The Hydras have 1-1, which is nice. These Immortals are not... I mean, they'll be useful against things like... well, buildings, so spine crawlers, but there's no roaches for them to kill. But it's not like they do 0 damage versus Hydralisks, as we can see here. The Archons that are stuck in the back are not helping anything right now. Boilermaker not quite microing as he needs to. He really needs to get these Archons in the front, but it's 171 to 71 supply. He wins this battle without having the Archons really participate in it until it's over. Anyway. And yeah, that's it, man. 88 to 30, 12 Hydras coming in. How many drones can escape the massacre? The answer is 0. And GG for the Horde falls in game 1. Boilermaker comes out on top in 12 minutes, almost 13 minutes. That was pretty good stuff. Not gonna lie, that was really, really impressive by Boilermaker. And again, APM's not everything. 167 APM for the Horde, 90 APM for Boilermaker. And Boilermaker is the winner anyway. Protoss, man. You don't have to play fast. Yeah, this resource tab tells us everything. 31,000 to 22,000 resources gained today, which is just bonkers. Ended up with a kill-death ratio of 171 to 77 in favor of the Protoss. And then this is just, it was pretty even, and then whoop, there that goes. Resource collection rate steadily just more for the Protoss as he just never stopped making probes. And workers active, same story here. So, I mean, if this is what it looks like, it's hard to win. Urza whispered me 30 minutes ago. Awesome stuff. GG indeed. Alright, so loser pick for the Horde gets to choose. Let's get into our second map here today. Juggernaut's still in the map pool. Here, I'm going to look at this real quick. Apparently, I need some, I can't look at maps because we're in team. That's fine. We're good. Okay, so we're going to be on Juggernaut, which again, there is no consistent pronunciation of this map at all. Every professional, like, big-time StarCraft 2 caster I've heard cast on this map has said it slightly differently, or sometimes a lot differently, so I got nothing. I call it Juggernaut. Juggernaut, yes, because it sounds more cultured for some reason. But whatever. We're here on big old jungle map. That's where we are. For the Horde versus Le Boiler Maker. I don't know who Gritty is. Anywho. Quachunk, top right. It is for the Horde. He's red. Bottom left, it is Boilermaker. He is blue. Best of 3. Boilermaker's got the 1 point here. Très excelente. So yeah, for the Horde, just some basic macro problems in that first game for sure. If you're going to go pool first, you need to be aggressive with that. You can't make 3 Zerglings and then later kind of go for a run by. Like, if you make a pool first play, you got to send those Lings across immediately, see what they can do, harass and whatnot. If you're not going to do that, you might as well just go 16, 18, 17. Getting your third base fast, getting your fourth base fast if you recognize your opponent is expanding too and not gearing up for a huge attack. It's hard, and admittedly, it's very difficult to do. But it's kind of what you got to do if you're going to beat these pesky Protoss on that ladder, you know? Don't you know? No, don't pull all the drones for that one probe. Don't do it. Alright. So, 1 gate expand. Recognizing the hatch first play here on this one as the pool is still coming in. While the hatch is almost done. Good scouting with the probe. Again, recommendation to, I know the pros don't probe scout, but if you're like Plat Diamond, absolutely probe scout. It's not going to kill you to not have a single worker come out. Not be working, you know what I mean? Yeah, Aki, just have them start playing. We're not going to cast all the games in round 1 especially. Like, maybe in yeah, we'll cast the semifinals individually and the final individually, but round 1, let's just go. Let's just get this moving. Thank you for relaying that question. Lair coming up again on 2 bases. See, the other thing is, if you're going to go for a Lair, I mean, maybe go for a Spire. That's the thing here. It wasn't a Stargate opening out of Boilermaker in game 1, so if you went like a 2-base Mutalisk play and just showed up with about 12 Mutalisks, you could probably just win. But see, that's the kind of stuff you need to do with a fast Lair, right? Is use it. Are you going to go for fast Lurkers? Cool. Just making a handful of Hydralisks off of that Lair is just not going to be enough here. So, yeah. I mean, for the Horde, still no third base. Yeah, I would recommend watching some professional play. Just maybe paying attention to build orders a little bit. I mean, I'm not super specific with exact build orders on exact build timings, but the whole 16, 18, 17 thing, once your pool finishes, make 2 queens and get speed, and then get a third base at about 330 is a pretty strong macro opening and leads to a lot that you can do with it later on. If you don't have that going, it's hard to keep up economically with someone who's doing the 1-gate Protoss expand and has 2 bases saturated, you know, at 3 minutes, which is what we're seeing here. Don Chano. Alright. Yeah, the retro skin is fun. Late getting the warp gate again. Yeah, I mean, Boilermaker's not playing like trap here or anything, mind you. He's not. But he's, I mean, his expansion timings are hot. See it again, we've got about this one's more of a 430 third base. Which again, if you're not being aggressive, taking a third base at that time is just not going to make any sense, you know? But that's fine. Totally fine. Some Lings got through. Okay, it's not bad. See, Protoss, this is something Alchemy talks about a lot, is wish we had doors we could close. Like Terran. So Ling run by gets in, gets... Actually, 10 probes died. That was a little bit better than I expected. What the hallucinated Colossus? Wait, what? Did Boilermaker walk a hallucinated Colossus across the map? Was there a warp prism? No. Okay, okay. What on earth? That makes no sense whatsoever. I kind of like it, though. That was a little bit hilarious. I did not expect him to hallucinate a Colossus and wander it over across the map while losing 10 probes on the other side, you know. Yeah, I'd really like to see a couple cannons and shield batteries at this third base from Boilermaker. It's going to be exposed. I mean, if For the Horde here is able to kill it with just, you know, about 20 Zerglings, then that's going to happen a lot. Thanks for hitting the like button, Anthony Greco. Really appreciate that. There we go. Lurker Den coming in. Infestation Pit on the way here, too. Boilermaker floating a bunch of gas, but did just make some upgrades. And a couple Stalkers are going to die just because they didn't feel like trying to walk away. Yeah, they could have pulled back here and maybe pulled that off. Maybe survived, but... Anywho, shield battery, photon cannon. Yeah, that'd be... It'd be a lot of fun. So here come the Lings... Just scouting out what's going on. This isn't enough Lings to actually kill this base. Obviously. Hey, what's up, Chris Meow? Okay, so Lurkers would have done a lot better in the last game yesterday. In game 1 than Pure Hydra would have done. Some Lurkers behind the Hydras would have been great. So I'd love to see that attempted. For the Horde doesn't have a ton of gas. But, I mean, it's on 5... Okay, 5 extractors here. I love this pressure. So the Boilermaker doesn't feel safe to just go up to 6 bases like he did in the last game. If you really push him at one of these bases, then he will learn the lesson. So here we go. Lurker's coming up. Kind of burrowing in range of this cannon, which isn't great. Do we have detection is the larger question here. The answer is no. There isn't any detection. Oh, wait, now there is. The Observer comes in late, kills the Lurkers. Couple Archons die there, but, yeah, the Lurkers die without accomplishing a whole lot. Good job bringing the Observer over. Indeed, you were noticed, Anthony. That's the good thing about live streams, is being noticed is nice. Yeah, I don't know. I'll get your guys' opinion here, I guess. I'm really considering just remerging the channels and getting rid of the StarCraft 2 channel. It was doing great, but then for whatever reason, it's really fallen off a cliff here in the last 3 months or so. And I just feel like having that 50,000 subscriber base, there's got to be more of them that are StarCraft 2 fans than Brood War fans, right? I mean, not more in total, but more of them than I'm getting on this channel. So, would you guys be okay if I just kind of straight up abandoned this channel and moved everything back to the original FalconPaladin YouTubes? Or would that cause you some grief? And maybe you have some reasons why I shouldn't do that. I'm here. I'm listening to you. Hey, what's up, Zergling? I mean, I don't know. I do these when I hit Patreon sub goals. So it's not all the time I do these, but they're opens. Basically, if you're a subscriber of mine on the YouTube channel, then you can participate. So there we go. Lurker Hydra comes in. The distraction's good. I don't... Okay, so the Observer is slow, which means the Lurkers are getting a lot of damage before they die, but still bruised up Protoss army is a bit of a problem before the Horde is knocked out. Alright, so Aki says it's a good idea. JLC says it's a good idea. Could I do both? That's... Ooh. I wonder what that would do for the copyright software. That's a good question. Oh, you're Iron Spine. Oh, Zergling. Okay. Yeah, I know you. I know you, Mr. Iron Spine. Just don't know all of your names across all the platforms, it turns out. Alright, Cow Juice. Yeah, dumb Jezza. That's what I'm noticing. I think a lot of people are not getting my videos for the StarCraft 2 channel recommended, so... Maybe... I mean, I wouldn't really have a problem uploading the StarCraft 2 to both channels. To be honest with you, I think that might work out. As long as the YouTube copyright software doesn't freak out about it, right? Alright, cool. You can give me some stuff to think about. It'll mess up your rating. But they're not identical, right? Because one of them has all the Brood War content and all the StarCraft 2 content. And one of them has all the StarCraft 2 content. I don't know. This is weird. Zergling's going for that run by. And actually making it. Some of them making it in here into the natural base where, again, there are no cannons. These probes are all in a lot of trouble. That said, gosh, they're good fighters. Especially if the Zerglings don't have any upgrades at all. 0-0 Zerglings at 12 minutes. For shame. The Zerglings deserve upgrades too. Thank you for the feedback there, Callaway. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to stop casting StarCraft 2. Like, that's just never going to happen. I love it too much. Too much. More Lurkers coming in. Again, the Lurkers are getting some work done here. And if you're dealing with this as a Protoss, what you want is Storm, you want Immortals. Against this, 2 Immortals actually doesn't seem ample. For the Horde might be able to win this game. And I think it really all comes down to that initial aggression. Oh, yeah. Burrow the Lurkers in. Zealots evaporated. Beautiful stuff there. Yeah, it's open to anybody, Iron Spine. It's an open, that's for sure. As long as you're subbed to the YouTube channel, which doesn't cost anything. Pow, pow, pow. Alright. So base down here. You know, after game 1, I didn't feel like we would necessarily get a game 3, but maybe we will here. He needs to stop abandoning the Lurkers, though. You need to fight with the Hydras and the Lurkers at the same time. This is what I'm talking about. See, these Lurkers, why are they attacking rocks? Stop attacking rocks, Lurkers. You need to be... Ugh. There we go. They stop attacking rocks, and suddenly they're doing great stuff. It's 171 to 126 total supply. For the Horde has a big-time lead here. Unburrow the Lurkers. Bring them up with you. We're making 13 more Hydras. I really do support this. Yeah, Somicron wanted to play here today, but could not get off work because work sucks. expanding up here too. Yeah, I mean, it looks like... I mean, Boilermaker's trying to expand down here. Continuing to push would be amazing. There's no storm. Coming up a ramp when there's no storm is so much easier. Alright, here we go. On your marks. Get set. Attack. Okay, well, one Hydra attacking is better than nothing. Seems good, in fact. Ah, come down the ramp, he says. No, attack with the lurkers! He keeps backing off to the point where the lurkers are entirely exposed. But that worked. Boilermaker just got crushed in that engagement. No storm and a GG. We are moving on to a game 3. Fantastic display. Great job by For the Horde. And again, I think it all came down to that early aggression, right? If you're going to delay your own macro, you need to be aggressive on the other side of the map and try to get something done. And he did. He messed with the third base of Boilermaker to the point where Boilermaker kind of got screwed up. It slowed him down and then just expanded behind and kept the pressure up and then was able to take advantage of, yeah, just the complete lack of storm, the complete lack of disruptors, or even Colossus would have been pretty good there, but storm is pretty much what you need against a mass Hydra lurker play for sure. More immortals would have been nice too. So beautiful, beautiful, beautiful stuff there. Yeah, Iron Spy, I needed to sign up for the next one. This one is done. We've already started it, so watch for the next one. All right, cool. So I'm going to step away for a second because Boilermaker needs a couple minutes to get everything situated. I will be right back, though. Don't go anywhere. Excellent. All right. Let's do this thing. Looks like we're going to be on Light Shade, the ladder edition for game numero 3 here. Best of 3, a rubber match. Let's go. This is good. I think this has been a really, really good starting series here today. I mean, it's a first round, a semifinal, and a final. So I mean, it's not like we have a million matches to cast here, but we're doing all right. Samacron is here. Yay! How's it going, Samacron? Glad you could sneak in during the works. Hope work is not too terrible. Alright, 1-1. Game 3 here. PVZ on Lightshade. Bottom right. Brood War skin for the Horde. Top left. Boilermaker. Not doing the Brood War skin. That's just fine. Is très bien. Louis Justin Morante. NC. North Carolina? North Carolina. Sounds good, Iron Spine. Okay, so, I mean, this all could just come down to For the Horde going mass Lurker Hydra again, and Boilermaker not quite being able to handle it. Or this could come down to Boilermaker getting Storm faster, making some more Immortals, recognizing what's happening. Or, you know, For the Horde could open up Mass Mutalisk. Because, again, we have not seen Stargates on the 2 games out of Boilermaker yet. Your scale's broken. They didn't get it fixed. So how are you, do you have an analog scale you can use? Like, what are we doing here? You guess. That sucks. I'm sorry, Samacron. Yeah, so I mean, For the Horde just has this build, right? It's just Extractor Pool, Expansion, at like 16 supply. Hello, Anthony's son. How are you this Sunday? And Boilermaker, just the same thing too. 1 gate expand, Cybernetics core, 2nd pylon, 2nd assimilator. Timing doesn't really matter there. Arvid, how you doing? Long time no see, Arvid. Hope you're having a wonderful Sunday as well. Yeah, little StarCraft 2 streaming today. First time on YouTube. I've done so much Brood War streaming that doing StarCraft 2 streaming feels the same, but it's not. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. And again, this fast lair out of For the Horde. So For the Horde is not mixing this up today, I don't think. I'm expecting to see a Hydralisk Den. I'm expecting to see Lurkers. Boilermaker really... What Boilermaker is missing too is that secondary scout where you make an Adept and Shader in and try to see if there's a lair, try to see if there's a Roach Warren, second gas. All that stuff's good to know. Because if you know that, you can be more prepared for the later game, you know? Hey, G22! Excellent. I'm glad that... Yeah, I've seen you at the Brood War stream a lot. Glad you made it over to the StarCraft 2 here today. And once again, Robotics Facility, Twilight Council from Boilermaker. So this is 100% a complete remake, there's your Hydralisk Den, of Games 1 and Games 2. For the Horde managed to win Game 2 because of some early pressure on Boilermaker's third. Boilermaker won Game 1 because he was effectively completely unopposed while expanding to like a bajillion bases. So, there's your third base at 345 today. So a little bit earlier than the 430 we saw in the last game. Yeah, it really seems like For the Horde doesn't have a particular build order. It just has a general concept of what he wants to do, which is fine. If you have a concept of what you want to do, you're way ahead of someone who's just completely flying by the seat of their pants, you know? Just doing whatever feels right at any given point in time. For the Horde knows he wants Hydras. He probably wants some more Lurkers. They did pretty well for him in the last game. And Boilermaker, this is nice. Making it so the third base isn't easy to take, at least. You don't just have to send a probe down to take it, right? You gotta fight with some Zerglings first. And actually, whoa! 2 Stargates on the follow-up here. Oh, Boilermaker has thrown us a curveball. 2 Stargate and starting air weapons level 1. Ah, I like this. I like this from Boilermaker, switching it up on us. I don't think you want to go for Void Rays just because it's pretty obvious For the Horde's going to go for Hydras again. And Hydras eat Void Rays for dinner. Just nom 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 nom. So I would, and carriers actually do fairly poorly. Look at this too. Free sentry and a free stalker. Man, sentries are stink. Oh, and a couple free stalkers. Okay, 1 free stalker, not bad. Hold on. Dude, push that. Push that. There's nothing here. There's 3 stalkers here. You can kill it. Go for the Horde. Fight. Win. Destroy. And you're right. All the secret tech did get scouted by said Overlord. So there's this window. He's making Void Rays. No, Boilermaker, no. Friend, Roman, countryman. I cannot believe he's getting this 3rd base up for free. Kill it. Or we'll just do this. I guess this is fine too. Dude, Ling Hydra versus Pure Stalker. No. No, no. Nom, 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 nom. And desperately trying to throw up a shield battery, but nom, 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 nom. Look how fast this Void Ray dies. Look how fast this Void Ray dies. Okay. Oh, kill the pylon. Kill the pylon. Oh, there's 2 pylons. Oh, slow zealots, though. Slow zealots. Dude, reinforcing this would be amazing. Oh, look, there are reinforcements. Let's go here. Bring the reinforcements in for the Horde. You have dudes. Okay, now we're doing it. But actually help with against the probes, though. Shield battery assisting a little bit here. Oh, shield battery overcharge assisting a little bit here, too. Desperation, warping of stuff, but slow zealots. I don't know if that's the answer here. Zealots, probes, shield battery overcharge, gonna be nice. You gotta save the Hydras to kill the Void Rays here. This is an extremely tense and tight hold out of Boilermaker. If he manages to pull this off, I'm gonna be insanely impressed. Insanely impressed. So, okay, we did depower the Cybernetics core temporarily. New replacement pylon is coming in. The 3rd base got up through the grace of ire. I don't even know, man. I cannot believe that happened. And then the Void Rays are holding. So here's the thing. For the Horde, if he'd taken additional gases and had enough gas to just make about 12 Hydras, he'd just win this game right now. But he does not have the gas for that. And we're fleet beaconing behind this. It is a little bit of surprise face, Somicron, because Boilermaker has not made Void Rays at all in the first 2 games of the series. Just game 3 starts it up. Hydra's move commanding into death. Not great. 2 evolution chambers for Hydras coming in. Did take the extractors, but has not saturated them yet. Love to see that. Yay, family event. What's up, Seth, River, and Inari? Welcome to the stream today. Glad you could make it. Yeah. For the Horde had this little window where he had it in the bag. But Boilermaker managed to shield battery overcharge, managed to bring in a couple more Void Rays, warp in some Zealots, and hold it. For the Horde floating about 1,000 minerals during that time. I mean, how that many speedlings added to that would have been incredible. But yeah, 3rd base coming up. Killing the 3rd base is really important, and it looks like For the Horde has enough to do it. There's only 2 Void Rays over here and like 12 Hydralisks. So we're go here. There we go. We're going here now, everybody. So Void Ray dead. Free Void Ray, everybody. Another free Void Ray, everybody. Free Observer, because yes, 3rd base done. Trying to respond to this with 3 Void Rays, but nope. GG. Oh, he was pulling back, and For the Horde. manages to come out and win the series despite being, I mean, absolutely crushed in game 1. It didn't even look close. But suddenly Boilermaker decided to go for Void Rays against someone who was pretty much fated to go for Hydras. And that's sometimes all it takes. Yeah, man. GG's. Wow. So again, Boilermaker, more money, right? But the kill-death ratio here is insane. It's 2-to-1, basically. I mean, not quite that much, but it's close. And then just way more produced. And then army value is massive. Workers, big advantage here. But again, you can have a huge economic advantage. But if your army is getting crushed, it doesn't matter how much money you have, you know? Don't you know? Alright, let's take a look at this. We've got Vomalisk 2-0'd Kyrolonis. For the Horde 2-1 Boilermaker. Here's your bracket. Ooh, alright, that was fun. So Thirst Lord is playing against Rata at a 1-0 result here. Ezra and Mr. Alex Mercer are supposed to be playing. Are they is the question. Yeah, so I mean, at the very least, we can go Vomalisk versus For the Horde here. I don't see why not. That was a good hold by Boiler, but then just too much kept doubling down on those Void Rays when the Hydras were pushing out. So, problematic for sure. Okay, Ezra and Mercer are playing. Thank you, Aki. Good to know. So these are playing, these are playing. We could do our semifinal if Vomalisk and For the Horde are ready to go. Alright, so For the Horde going to take a bit of a break here as Vomalisk... Oh, Vomalisk is in. Okay. So he's ready to rock. Yeah. So we're going to do our semi here. It's fine. I mean, it doesn't really matter. The Brood War... The Brood War one I did last week, we got all the way... Like, one player crushed it all the way to the finals, and I was still casting stuff in, like, the second round for the other side of the bracket. So, yeah. Alright, so Vomalisk in the party with For the Horde and me. That makes a lot of sense. So yeah, this last game was just a beautiful example of you can have all the macro in the world. You can get 100 workers in 4 minutes, but if you don't have army to go with it, and your opponent's cutting workers to build army to come kill you, you can die. Alright. GG's. So Urza... Also Ezra. Here on challenge, anyway. 2-0's Alex Mercer. In an upset, Ezra says. Oh, wait, edit. I did it backwards. Okay. Yep. Oh, it should be Urza. Okay, thanks, Aki. It is Urza all the way. Good games, Alex. Thanks for participating today. Thanks for showing up. I hope that your matches were fun at the very least. You can't win them all, though. All right, we're ready to rock. We're going to be back on 2000 Atmospheres. Urza it is. All right, so ZVZ here. Vomalisk versus For the Horde. Game 1 is on 2,000 atmospheres. And let's get this show on the road. Alright, so in 2,000 atmospheres, the ladder edition, and my second casting on this map ever. Top right, Brood War skin for the Horde. We saw him in Game 1, or Series 1. Bottom left, it is a Blue Zerg player of Valmalisk. A long time subscriber of the channel, Valmalisk. He's been around since, I want to say at least 5 years, maybe even at the beginning. Valmalisk has been a consistent StarCraft 2 player, supporter of the channel, sub. He's been submitting stuff to my Lobby series forever. I want to say Valmalisk is... He's looked really good recently. I want to say he's probably Diamond at this point. Anyway, extractor pool opening for the Horde. Going for a pool without an extractor. So speedlings versus slowlings are usually not very fun if you are the slowlings, it turns out. Alright, sixlings on the way from Valmalisk. He is not messing around here today. I feel like he's going to get speed as soon as he can. Got that queen popping. Gonna go for... Oh, that timing is nice from Valmalisk. Bam. Speed on the way. Ooh. This is all lining up very nicely for Valmalisk. For the Horde, starting his gas now. He has 2 Zerglings with 2 more on the way. So making more to hopefully defend against this stuff. Alright. So 6 versus 4. Someone's going to win that battle, that's for sure. Just the micro involved in this situation. Oh! More lings are popping out from For the Horde, though. We did see that. So he makes enough lings to save it. He's throwing up a spine on the high ground here, too. Valmalisk decides to engage a little bit, which he's got a lot of injured Zerglings. It's so hard to even call. Hold on. Additional reinforcements do show up here. That spine's going to be nice. Yeah, whack. So Zerglings go for the scout maneuver. Are any of them making out? No. They're all dead. So, both players have lost about 10 Zerglings. For the Horde's expansion is a lot faster, which is fantastic for him. And For the Horde's able to hold off the early aggression here. Not bad. Hey, Boilermaker. Glad you had a blast. That was some good stuff. That was really, that was an interesting series for sure. For the Horde has decided to move out with the slow lings. Not getting speed, which, if you're not getting speed for your lings, you had better be making roaches, because slow lings are not going to do much. Although I say that, and here they come. Just kidding. They're entirely backing out now. I mean, I guess he saw the number of speedlings that are present and said, yeah, that's not really going to do a whole lot, and backs right the heck out. So yeah, I kind of expect every ZVZ that I cast to be 4 minutes, but it seems like we might be moving into at least a 2-base versus a 2-base here. Banely Nest on the way from For the Horde. Still not getting speed for his lings, which is just... feels like something of a cardinal sin. Banely Nest on the way from Valmalisk, though. Yeah, no, your macro is really good, Boilermaker. Especially in the first game, your macro was out of this world. I was very impressed. I kind of thought you would ride the macro to a win, like an easy 2-0, but then, For the Horde seemed to improve a lot after that game. I don't know, maybe that was a warm-up for him. Sometimes that happens. Valmalisk considering taking a 3rd base. For the Horde, not really interested in doing that right now either. That's right. Keep making workers. Exactly. I agree with that a lot, Boilermaker. If you keep making workers, probes and pylons, right? Probes and pylons, overlords and drones, SCVs, and supply depots. Yes. Do we have any Terrans today? That's a good question. Do we have any Terrans? Let's see. Is Urza Terran? I don't know. Are Thirst Lord and Rada Terrans? Maybe. Very well could be. Alright, so what are we doing? Lings are out. For the Horde finally got speed. Well played by him. Thirst Lord's a Protoss. Spike would have been a Terran. You're right, EB. Truth facts. Some engagements here. Vomalisk has a bunch of Banelings. Oh, don't. No! Don't. This block it. Block the ramp. Oh. Hold it. Okay, this is actually going way better than I thought it would. Wow. For the Horde held that way better than I thought it would. He lost 0 drones to that. He has lost 57 Zerglings. His entire army got evaporated. But guess what? So did Vomalisks. We were at like 6 to 8 army supply there for just a second. ZVZ, you're the clown fiesta, aren't you? I feel as though you are, yes. Alright, well, everybody kind of gearing up here. Third base getting started from For the Horde. Vomalisk third base is on the way. Roach production from Vomalisk has begun. For the Horde is in fact going for a Spire instead. Idle time, yeah. Idle time means how often are you doing nothing, right? Your workers especially, I think, is the key here. Are your workers doing nothing for any amount of time? It gets added into here in seconds, I guess. I don't know. It's not really a huge deal. Yeah, Spike didn't show up. Tragic, really. I was really hoping to see Spike here. Trying to kill the Soul Overlord is our Queenie Queen. Third base popping for the Horde. Vomalisks is popped here as well. 42 to 28 army supply in favor of Vomalisk. Big Baneling hit there. Another about 12 Zerglings died, but whatevs. I think we're fine. Definitely saving up gas to go for Mutalisks. As this actually extractor needs to be saturated. Would be nice. What compassion? Got your rank in 1v1. Yeah. Wait. Maybe RJB? Can you shift mind command a worker? You could shift command workers. Yes, absolutely. So this is a pretty good attack. Mutas are coming out. They're not here yet. So this is going to be... There we go. Mutas have arrived, and they really... It is their job to kill these roaches because there are no lings left at all. The roaches need to go. I mean, either you're going to retreat or you're going to kill stuff. That's your... Oh, my gosh. Yeah. At this point, kill what you can. Because the mutas are going to kill you eventually. More mutas in production, but lings are in your mineral lines, causing all kinds of chaos. Roaches are killing your drone too. More roaches coming across. This is kind of how ZVZ works sometimes. Is you make the right thing to counter the roaches, but the roaches kill all of your stuff before you can kill them, even though your Mutalisks are completely healthy. Hey, what's up, Hero Mutalisk? Yes. What's up, Dricos? See what I'm talking about? The mutas killed everything, but we're down to 20 workers for the Horde now. We're throwing up spores. By that, I mean we have 3 total spores from Vomalisk, which seems like not enough, considering this is how many Mutalisks are present. Alright. No. Go. You can handle a spore. There you go. 2 queens and a spore. I don't know about this microing back business we're doing, though. Yeah. No, go back! Oh my gosh. The mutas. You have so many. Look how fast you kill these queens. Excellent. Excellent. There we go, Mutalisks. I just don't see enough mutas accomplishing things in my games. So, great. This is good. A couple mutas. Oh, mutas popping out from Vomalisk now to try to deal with it. But the muta count is currently 16 to 3 on mutas. So that's not great. And there you go. He's evened up the worker count with this Mutalisk counterattack. Vomalisk could not really adequately prepare for. Oh, come on. You can't let one spore scare you. Oh, at least kill this hatchery. 3 queens are good, though. This is nuts. This is a little bit intense. Oh, free Mutalisk. Dude, is For the Horde going to win this thing after... Oh, Zergling's coming in. Ling Muta. I'm not seeing Ling Muta versus Ling Muta since, like, Heart of the Swarm, I feel like. I think For the Horde has got this thing taken care of. I think he's got it won. The Mutas are just getting evaporated, severely outnumbered. Spore Caller getting wiped out. Corpses flying to the air. Killing the enemy Spire is always such a good thing. Yeah, enemy Spire down. To deal with these Mutalisks, all Vomalisk can do now is try to make some queens and spores, man. That's all that you could do here. The floaty stuff is map-specific, EB. So, on this map, yes. On, like, every other map, no. Abyssal Reef was the only other map that made it to the ladder pool that had the anti-gravity thing here. Meanwhile, on the other side, we do have a Ling counterattack from Vomalisk, but... and a couple Mutalisks going for stuff here, too, but it looks like it's being handled for the most part. Mutas actually go home to deal with that. I don't know about that. Liz Pop! How's it going, Liz Pop? Liz Pop made it to the StarCraft 2 side. Ah. Amazing. Yeah, Hero, sign up next time. We'll do this again. We will do it again. Zerglings, transfuses are great. Enough, though, I don't know. Wow, the transfuses are good. Yeah, and then use all your transfuses on that stuff, and the spores are a bit of a... Kill the spore! But it's 42 to 7 army supply. I think For the Horde has this taken care of. GG! And For the Horde comes out on top there. Really, I mean... I want to say it honestly all came back to that early Baneling attack Vomalisk tossed out at him. There were, 6 to 8, 10, it felt like about 8 Banelings wandering around his natural and his main, and 0 drones died. That is one of the most amazing things I've ever seen in ZVZ. Look at this. Look at this. Zoop. And then we cross. Vomalisk loses all of his roaches. The mutal count keeps increasing here, and then the mutal count is just too much. There's not enough defense back home. Incredible. Urza is a random player, so maybe turn. Fair enough. Alright, we're going to go to Yaganatha for the next one. Yeah, workers pretty even all the way up until the end of the game here, so that was pretty good stuff. This is going to be a good one. This is going to be a good match, I think. A good series. Woo! This tournament was not sent in announcements. Fair. Fair enough. I don't know. I feel like 99% of people have announcements muted anyway. But let's toss it up anyway. Sure, what the heck. Ta-da! Announcements. Announcements. Jagannatha. So we're just basically doing the same map pattern as Series 1. Where we started on 2,000 atmospheres, and then we went to Jagannatha for Game 2. Cool stuff. Alright. Best of tres for the Horde. Top right, Brood War skin for the Horde. Zerg, bottom left, Vomalisk. Carbot skin floating over. See ya, Aaron. Yeah, Hero Mutalisk. This is being played on NA, but I mean, I don't know. It doesn't matter where it's played. Like if you're in NA and your opponent lives in the EU and you're kind of arguing about where to play your games, I guess we could switch off to where you play game 1 on NA and game 2 on EU and stuff like that. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Anyway. Yeah, we could talk about that stuff. How do you join the FalconPaladin clan? Compassion! Go in the Discord, do an @ clan managers. What do we call it? Clan officers. Do an @ to the clan officer group, and somebody will hop into StarCraft 2 and add you to the clan. Compassion, no problem. EB, I don't know how big your coffee mug is. I can't. I will tell you that the FalconPaladin mug is adequate. If you want to see. What's nice about the site is that Somicron wrangled it to where you can look at how much stuff is in your own local currency. So, you know, even if you're not American, not using the USD, you can see how much things will cost in euros or Canadian dollars or like pesos, I think. I don't even know, man. Check it out. It's very cool stuff. The difference in quality between StarCraft and StarCraft 2. Yeah, I mean, it's... They worked hard on making StarCraft 2 shinier for the new millennium, right? I don't know. I love StarCraft 2. There's a lot of Brood War fans who hate it. I don't get it. I think a lot of their opinions may be based on some older metas of StarCraft 2 where a lot of it, especially in the early days, was just giant army versus giant army, A move, go. But if you watch current day StarCraft 2, it is a lot more like Brood War than maybe you would expect. There's a lot of smaller battles happening all over the map. Harassments, drops, right? Engagements everywhere, especially TVZ is like that. ZVP can be like that too. And then sure, every once in a while there are huge engagements, but that's the same thing in Brood War, so I don't know. I just feel like Brood War fans should give StarCraft 2 more of a chance than they do. As far as convincing StarCraft 2 fans to watch Brood War, that's harder to do, I think, because the graphics are so outdated, although the remaster did a good job with it. So I think StarCraft 2 fans should give Brood War a chance too, especially with the remaster. Yeah, Emi. For the Horde is suddenly here with a bajillion Zerglings. He won that engagement. I did not expect him to. But reinforcing units are coming out here because Vomalisk has the defender's advantage. But guess who has more Lings on the way? Vomalisk is not making more Zerglings, and that might be... Golly. Dude, you have this one... For the Horde has this thing about pulling back when he doesn't need to. Spinecrawler finishing is a big friggin' deal. Wow. Yeah. For the Horde pulling back with his slowlings, mind you. Slow Zerglings. Nah, Dodger. ZVZ in StarCraft 2 is actually fairly awesome at the professional level. There are a lot of macro games. This is not one of those. This is not one of those ZVZ macro games. But yeah, I mean, if you watch professional tournaments, there's a lot of ZVZs, and they will go, you know, to 3 bases, to 4 bases, sometimes to 5 bases. Spawning pool getting sniped here is a big deal. I think For the Horde just 2-0'd this thing. Speed gets denied as well, which totally sucks. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, I'm not sure how much it actually matters, but For the Horde, Ling pushing. What was Vomalisk going for? A lair? Wait a second. A lair? And nothing else? And that's it for the Horde. It does end up 2-0ing Vomalisk to move on into the final today. We got a Zerg in the final. Yeah, this might honestly just be a situation where you didn't make a mainling nest. Like your opponent link flooded you. You didn't make a mainling nest. You didn't get roaches out. You didn't wall off. And you're dead. All right. Cool, cool stuff there. Yeah, Wings of Liberty StarCraft 2 is much different from Legacy of the Void StarCraft 2. Faux show. Ah, Thirst Lord joined the Discord. What up? Blah, blah, blah. StarCraft 2. Did Compassion get invited to the clan? I don't know. So Urza's playing random. I think we have Urza versus Thirst Lord next for our second semifinal. So Urza's playing random. I'm going to step away for a second while we get this figured out, but I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Hit that like button if you haven't already. Compassion! I'll get you in here now. How about that? Are we friends, Compassion? We are not. Thanks for liking the stream, Josh. Alright, we're hopping in then. Compassion, if you come into StarCraft 2 and join the FalconPaladin channel, I'll get you invited to the clan myself. Oh, he was in there for a bit, but I was away. Garbage. I don't know yet, Hero Mutalisk. It comes down to Patreon milestones that I hit. So I need to actually set up a new goal because I hit the one. So I'll announce it, right? I'll put it in the Discord. I'll put it on Twitter and Facebook. I'll talk about it in my casts. I mean, it's not going to be next week or anything. So just watch those things. I'll talk about them. Oh, there he is. Hold on a second. Haha. Oh. Ugh. He did it. Okay. Wait, no, did he? He did not. Trying to get Compassion into the clan here. What's up, Honolulu? Honolulu. Nice. Hearthstone will become the best toss in the world in 2 years. Just watch. Maybe so. I do like Hearthstone a lot. He's funny. His channel's great. I think his channel is murderizing my channel a little bit, but you know, sometimes that happens. Nope, still not. Troll Superstar is in the house. What's up, Troll? I see your comments on the channels. I know you, sort of. You want to join the clan, Mr. Begita? Come into StarCraft 2 America server and join the FalconPaladin channel, and we'll get you in if you're fast. Feeling a lot better, Troll Superstar. I think I'm back up to like 99% healthy. I'm still a little bit hacky, but it's fine. Compassion. Yes, Evie is enjoying the warmth today. Compassion. Ah, Vomalesko's drunk playing a little bit. Told me you have max friends. Gosh dang it. That is an accurate statement. The anticipation is crazy. Yay! We did the thing. All right. Excellent. Yep, still 3 brain cell. True facts. Nope. All right, we're ready to go. Sweet. So we got Random Urza versus Poolman Protoss here for the second semifinal of the FalconPaladin $200 StarCraft 2 Open. Going to be excellent here on Romanticide. And let's go. Romanticide. A romantic place. Oh, little pastel colors here today. Bottom right, kind of a light blue Terran. It is Urza. Hey, we got a Terran. We did it. Oh, announcing that Urza is Terran as well. Very nice. Top left, Protoss Brood War skin Poolman. A pink pastel color. So kind of Easter colors here. A little appropriate for the month of April, I guess. Urza's introducing political opinions. Bad thing, bad. Yes, I like it. I like this a lot. Because Twitter. True facts. Because the Twitters. Alright, quick APM check. 100 for Poolman, about 67 on average for Urza right now. But again, things... I don't know. APM early, you don't have to be spamming in order to be doing everything perfectly, so it doesn't really matter. APM matters more into the mid and the late game for sure. So probe coming in to harass. Just kidding. Just scouting. Not wrong, Urza. Not wrong at all. This is game 1. So you can see down here in the bottom left, we have 0-0. StarCraft 2 has this really fancy in-game keeping track of the series stuff that Brood War never got. Not even with the remaster, which I'm a little bit sad about, but whatevs, it's cool. Cybernetics core on the way. Yeah, kind of like that Liz Pop. Alright, so TVP, I don't know, kind of an up and down matchup. You definitely want splash damage versus the Terran because really all they can do is go bio against you if you're Protoss. Going mech is just not viable at the highest levels. It might work better at this level though. That's kind of why I like to cast the lobby stuff once a week, is because you'll see things that are not doable at the professional level. So, Reaper shows up as is tradition. Poolman, not particularly... There we go. Adept shows up. Doesn't get the final hit off. Reaper Man does escape with his 1 kill, getting them combat drugs. Hero Mutalisk is betting on the Protoss here. So yeah, what you're going to want as Protoss is, I don't know, Storm's really useful. Colossus can be excellent too. 3 Colossus is kind of the number you want to get up to if you're trying to deal with a, Marine Marauder medevac style of play here. Disruptors can be excellent as well at these lower levels because splitting against disruptors is fairly difficult for the lower level players. There's just a lot of things that go into PvT here. Reaper comes back in. Are you kidding me? Gets 3 kills. And escapes. Before taking any shots this time. Mech is really viable in mid-rank. Ah, interesting. Yeah, the problem with mech at the higher levels is that immortals exist. On the other side, however, a little bit of adept harass, getting some stuff done. Immortals do bonus damage versus ground armored things, which is tanks and Thors. And so tanks and Thors are really hard to work at against Protoss and Mass, generally. So yeah, good job Adepts, getting 2 kills each, including mules. No mining is happening at Urza's natural base right now, which is not good. However, if the Adept just wants to die here, that is totally fine as well. Oh, hang on, we gave up. We killed the Adept, probably. Reaper does manage to escape with a KD8 charge. Nicely done, actually, on the other side of the map there. And this Adept is alive. Adept, get some more kills. Come in, kill this SCV. Do it. Do it now. Mass Disruptor would be hilarious, Compassion. Holy smokes. Third base on the way from Poolman. We got ourselves ye old Widowmine Drop of Pain. Good pull from Poolman. I mean, at least burrow. If you're going to be down here, burrow. Burrow! Burrow! Ooh, here's a big hit. Ready for this? Yeah! Okay, that was an alright. And, oh my gosh, he saves them? Sick. Sick control, Urza. Where did the third one go? Did it die? Yeah, it's dead. Alright, well, good attempt. Did end up taking a total of 9 probes have died in the first 5.5 minutes. Not too shabby. I'm not going to complain about that whatsoever. Third CC on the way from Urza, as the third base is now warping in and done for Poolman at his third base. So Mass Stalker, fine. Problem is, Mass Stalker is going to get wrecked by Marine Marauder Medevac. Unless you show up early enough, there's not a ton of it. See, there's this window where there's not a ton of Marine Marauder Medevac, but we're working on rectifying that if we're Urza. Making Widow Mines, getting Marines, getting Marauders, getting them Medevacs, third base coming up. So far, so good. Mass Widowmine is kind of hilarious in mono battles. It can be really good. And it can be really bad. Like, I think one of the only 2 times I've... Oh, this Adept is alive. Remember her? Like, one of the only 2 times that I've gotten Widowmines in a mono battle, there was somebody on the other team who had Mutalisks and was insanely good at controlling these Mutalisks. And was just flying around sniping them at will, and I don't think I killed a single one of his mutos, and it was terrible. Urza might have, like, sound turned off or something because... Oh, there we go. We made it. We figured it out. That was amazing. Go third base. Whose portrait is this? I don't know. I don't know that one. What means shavy? Shavy? Shavy's not a word. I don't know. Alright. It's time to move out. We got a butt ton of Marines, Marauders, Widow Mines. We got Medevacs going off as the crow flies. These guys can't fly, so the pathing is messed up here a little bit. Yeah, these stalkers are all dead. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, splash damage necessary. Urza brought it. Poolman does not have it. 0%. And that's your GG. So game 1 goes to Urza. Just little Widowmine harass, little Reaper harass, showing up with a ton of Marines and Marauders. Ah, here we go. Anthony Greco is gone. Come back, Anthony. I'll try to get you in here. But yeah, if all you have is Stalkers against that much Marine Marauder with medevac support, you're going to lose. The Widowmines were entirely unnecessary. Didn't even need them. Yeah, I mean, you see how army value looking really good on the Stalkers. There's a window to get something done there. But at the end of the day, this is where the engagement happens. Everybody dies, and hardly anything for the Terran dies at the final setup there. So let's get into our next match here. I'm getting the invite. Excellent. And it's going to be Jagannatha. Game 2, man. Game 2 today is Jagannatha. Holy smokes. Yay, we're educating people on what StarCraft 2 is all about. Yes. Alright, good stuff. Let's go. We're moving in. Mutalisk is a good unit. We might get a Terran in the finals, but at the very least, it's going to be a random versus Zerg or a Protoss versus Zerg in those finals. Trying to get into our next match here. Sort of. Doing our best, I guess. Ah, here we go. We are inviting Soraldin / Anthony into the clan. Should be able to accept it now. Not sure what Urza's doing. There we go. We're moving. Let's go. All right, game 2 here on Jagannatha between Urza and Poolman, Tim the Poolman Taylor. All right, let's get this thing rolling. Bottom left, it is a blue Terran player, Urza. Terran again, after going random. Top right, pink Protoss, Poolman. So yeah, the trick here for PvT is either you want to show up with enough Stalkers early that the Terran hasn't quite powered up yet, and you can beat them that way, especially if they have Blink. And you've seen players like Parting, Stats, Trap. I mean, all these guys have done this at the highest levels. You can do it too. But absent that, you really got to have some Colossus or Storm is done or some Disruptors. Because in a straight-up engagement versus Stalker Zealot, Marine Marauder will crush it for cost every time. Yeah, crazy. Urza got Terran twice in a row. That's interesting. Probe moving out for the scout. I mean, ideally what you want to do here if you're Poolman is harass the SCV building the barracks here, but just getting the scout is pretty good as well. And actually, the timing doesn't quite work out for that anyway, as that barracks is done. So, Turdur. Probe just comes in and is like, yes. I see, this command center is made of command center. Could probably block off the construction of that second base for at least a couple seconds. Wouldn't be too bad. But expansion... Oh... Yeah, expansion about 50% complete here from Poolman. Cybernetics Core coming in, blocking off Reaper hop-up spots on this map. Beautiful stuff, SCV. Trying to see what's going on here, too. Not going to see a whole lot of interesting. And just hanging out. I mean, not really doing any scouting here, other than trying to see if something's moving out here. As an Adept is getting warped on. Warped in. The Reaper man arrives. He's ready to kill some probes. KD8 charge hits the Adept. And the Reaper pulls back to the speed zone, where it's speedy, but doesn't really aid in healing or anything like that. I don't know if they're Diamond Iron Spine. Maybe. I'm worried about Poolman's inability to have any splash damage ready when that attack came. But it's one game, right? So it's not like that's entirely representative of his play. Yeah, Urza. So she's Diamond. Adepts, again, murdering an entire natural mineral line, which is admittedly going to slow down your ability to get out Colossus if you're trying to do that. Again, I feel like Urza's playing on mute because she has not responded to Adepts in her mineral line twice today. Just zero response. None. I mean, I guess unless 3 Adepts and, or 3 Marines maybe aren't enough to do it. I like how the Adepts fled. I mean, they're not killing the orbital command unless it's a million years later, but yeah, Diamond is the most populous rank in StarCraft 2. More people are in Diamond than anywhere else. So, yeah, it's middle and it's more people are Diamond than anything. Getting to Diamond doesn't take a ton of work, I don't feel like. Like, I've consistently been Diamond, and I do not train hard for StarCraft 2 at all, ever. Widowmine. Phew, big hits. Widowmine. Oh, Poolman is not doing a good job with this. Ugh. Okay, so 12 probes killed. The Widowmines are still sitting here in the natural base. At least maybe attack them with, like, your probes? And this time, the Widowmines don't get away, so that's a bonus for Poolman, but losing that many probes totally sucks. In all fairness, I would be surprised if we saw anything different from Ezra today. Or Urza. Man, I keep doing that. So Urza working on the barracks with the tech labs and the upgrades and the reactor and the starport. And a factory, maybe for some tanks this time. I do have Coke Secure to help with APM, I guess. Seems possible. And Warp Prism play turnabout is fair play. DT is in the house. Oh, do you have the scans? Enough energy for a scan right now? Yes. Oh, kind of blew it there. Kind of blew it there, though. Dude, lift. Lift. Urza, lift. There we go. Got the lift off. Another scan coming up here in about 5 seconds. So, oh, Denying combat shield would be good. Supply blocking the Terran could be pretty good too. That command center is actually in a lot of trouble. Main base sort of belongs to the Protoss right now. Another Warpin would be super cool out of Poolman. By that I mean maybe more than one Stalker. There's the scan. DT is pulling out to the safety of not in the scan. The War Prism's going to get burned down, which totally sucks. But the scan has worn off. Oh, second scan! Second scan saves the day, and Urza clears out the Protoss threat from inside her main base. And ka-chow. Command center lands. Kind of oversaturating a little bit, but dumping some dudes in the refinery helps with that, and maybe transferring some dudes to the natural base would not be bad as well. So Poolman's got 3 bases rolling. Got a ton of Zealots. The Brood War Zealot skin, which is it's pretty good. Not going to complain about it. And the splash damage is still noticeably missing here. Oh, this third CC helped with that second scan. Genius. Genius play. Oversaturating that refinery. Not something you want to do, but hey. Yeah, so now we're back on track. There's a little speed bump in the road here. Pumping out those Marines, pumping out those Marauders, and for all the damage that Poolman did to Urza's main, I just don't feel like, at least they're charge lots. A robotics bay is on the way, though, so we could see some Colossus. We could see some Disruptors, depending on how early this attack is. I like how the Zealots are just constantly looking around, like they're always alert, always scanning their surroundings. Nothing catches them by surprise. Look how big their legs are compared to the rest of their body. You never skip leg day. That's Protoss for you. So yeah, 3 basing Urza. We're about even on supply. Workers, army. Nothing's too off here, which I am impressed by. Great job, everyone. Fourth base warping in from the Poolman. And the attack is coming, albeit a little bit delayed, considering what happened to the main base earlier, in fairness. Alright, stims up, ready to go. At the very least, that's a cancel. But probably just killed. Ooh, cancel does come in. Alright, so charge lots are here. A single disruptor. Oh, hits his own Zealots more than anything else there for Poolman. Urza pulling back. Stutter stepping back. Great micro on display there, actually. Disruptor not ready to go again. Storm is not done. There are some High Templar, but not doing a whole lot. Couple heals trying to happen. And, dude, that third base is entirely vulnerable. Does Urza know it's here? Does not know that it's here, but checking now. She's looking.
Mineral field depleted.
What's this? Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Yeah, you gotta save that, I think. And pickup and evacuation. It's enough Zealots to make Urza get the heck on out of there. Holy big reinforcements, though. Bring these ones back. Oh, this is disgusting. Poolman's just getting absolutely pulled apart here. Nexus down. I don't think you're saving that. You dealt with the Widow Mines too long. Wait, hold on. If you focus the Nexus, you could kill it. But stutter stepping here is great. Urza's also over here. Yeah, this is the trick of Bile, man. You can pull your opponent apart pretty heavily. Make them respond to this. And then suddenly their third base is down. Ka-chow. And it's 123 to 70 total supply. Reinforcements. More barracks are getting built all the time. Urza recognizing floating a bit of cash here, but the production tab tells the story. Storm is on the way. I still feel like Urza can beat this army. I mean, bunch of zealots. The disruptor's always a concern, but Urza dodged that first hit pretty easily. And a 4th base. So this is a went ahead, get more ahead scenario for Urza. We're looking at continuing to expand, getting a fusion core, probably for Liberators. Battle cruisers would be a lot of fun, but not super useful against Protoss generally. Ooh, a Ghost Academy too. Yeah. Urza went ahead, get more ahead. Storm's coming in though. There was a window. There was a window where the only splash damage for Poolman was a disruptor. So those days are almost over. Yeah, Bio with 3-3 is brutal. The damage output with Stim is crazy pants. Poolman naked expanding to this 3rd base, which feels incredibly gutsy. It gets scanned as well. And it's like, oh, that's a bad feeling as Protoss. Ugh. Don't scan me, bro. Army supply 91 to 65 in favor of Urza. Going for Banshee. No, is that personal cloaking or Banshee cloak? Personal cloaking. Yeah, so we're going ghosts. We're trying to get some nukes out here. Yeah, we might see some nukes here, Mutalisk. Good call. Oh, free medevac, though. Just getting caught. Bad, wrong place, wrong time for sure. Alright. So, Archon Disruptor Storm here. Pretty fantastic. Storm catching Widowmine more than anything else. Again, ow. Bathing in your own storm a little bit. Not particularly great. Killing some SCVs. Love that play. Like it a lot. Urza. Setting up. Are we abandoning this base? Yeah, that's a liftoff. That does not like the position. Beautiful storm. That's a great connection. That's a great connection for sure. Storm. Again, if you set up in Stim and try to engage like that, you're going to get stormed into oblivion. But the Archons are getting picked off. Disruptor hits nothing. Good storm there. But the High Templar all get caught out and murdered. And good game. Whoa. I guess... All right, fair enough. Poolman's army was dead. 10 to 70 army supply. Something of a bank here. Worker count 23 to 47. Okay, fair enough. That was a Hail Mary attack, and didn't work out in the end. Didn't get enough damage done. Fair enough. It's always a little off to me when somebody attacks into the enemy, fails on their attack, it's defended, and then they GG out. It's like, I feel better when we're on the other side of the map, you know? Mr. Bagitka, come in. Come in here. I'll join you. I don't know who you are, Hispan. Alright, so we're going to move on into our grand final best of 5 here. It's going to be Urza versus For the Horde. Okay, so Poolman is Platinum. Yep, For the Horde versus Edra, best of 5. Is For the Horde here would be my question. He is. He's in chat. He's available. I haven't... Alright, so we're going to get this thing set up. How am I not in a channel? That's weird. Alright, I'm going to step away for 2 seconds. These guys are getting the maps ready to rock. I will be right back. Give us a couple minutes. right, I'm back. Decline. I'm sorry. I need to make that. So let's go. Wait, shoot. I'm doing this wrong. Hold on a second. Create with mod. There we go. There. Now we have game heart. So final best of 5. Let's get this thing rolling. It's going to be excellent. Both players have had to win at least a couple series here. Make it on NA East. Sort of. Sure. Let's go US East. Mr. Bagitska, come in. Are you here? I'm here. You're not online. Where are my options for that stuff? Language and region. Eastern US. Accept. Return to game. Create with mod. Great. Invite to game? Why does not let me do that there? There we go. Eastern US. Should be happy about that now. For the Horde ZV random here from Urza. Alright, cool. Good luck, have fun. For the Horde's ready too. Let's move. Game 1, best of 5 finals. Gonna be on Jagannatha with the game heart interface. Let's go. Says you're offline, Mr. Bagitka. Tragic. Alright, let's see what the spawn is here. What the random spawn is. Ah, yes. Thirst Lord is the pool man. Wow! Again. Ezra comes out as Terran. So we get our first ZVT of the day. Best of 5. Jagannatha, top right, blue Terran, Ezra, bottom left, red Zerg for the Horde. From what I've seen, I'm going to put my money on Ezra, or Urza winning this match and these finals here today. For the Horde, however, to get here, had to defeat Vomalisk, had to defeat Boilermaker, so no slouch either. Has done some really, really good stuff. Just For the Horde plays a little bit more non-standard than Urza has been doing. And I feel like at this level, Standard's going to beat non-standard in general. Hero Mutalisk is betting on For the Horde. Alright, fair enough. Let's see what we get. Nobody cheesing. For the Horde going for a 16, 18, 17 here. Ah, so pool first versus Protoss, but not against Terran. I guess maybe worried about cannon rushes would be my guess. Anyway, seems to have a different build for Terran anyway, which is totally fine. I mean, the trick here is that going hatch first against Terran has been safe since the very, very early days of Wings of Liberty. Like, for a long time, it was just Brood War, right? The builds were all Brood War, just tossed into StarCraft 2. And everybody just kind of went like a pool first or a 9 pool or something like that. But then it became very obvious that Terran didn't really have a way to screw with Zerg if Zerg went hatch first. Unless they went for like a really strong proxy or something. So that's when The 15 hatch came out in Wings of Liberty, and it's really just been hatch first versus Terran all the livelong day. Even if they are proxying, it can be held pretty easily by a Zerg player. Can be. Not always, though. Hey, Samuel, where were you, man? Wait, hold on. Is this different Samuel? I'm always confused. You're not Probe Scout, right? You're different Samuel. Anyway. Anywho. Overlord Scouting, there's an expansion from Urza. Fantastique. And Urza's going to do pretty much the same thing I think that we saw in our last series. TVP and TVZ are not substantially different. Like, you generally want to go Marine Marauder Medevac with Widow Mines against both. Mech is more viable against Zerg, especially at this level, though. Hey, Iron Spine, when's the best way to find out? All of them's. All of the things. I try to publicize them on the Discord, YouTube, Twitch, Facebook. I try to talk about it in my streams as well, and in my casts, my VODs on YouTube. Honestly, your best bet is to just check the announcements channel in my Discord server. I don't put a lot of stuff in there. I'm not going to constantly spam you with stuff. It just tells you when I'm going live on Twitch and when I'm live on YouTube, and just announcements for future tournaments. It's a pretty chill channel. I know a lot of people hate announcements channels because there's a lot of stuff, and sometimes people spamming them, but not me. Alright, so the problem here for the Horde, as we've been saying all day, is that the third bases are late for the Horde, and the lairs are too fast. But I don't know, he's made it all the way here with his really unorthodox style, so who's to say it's not going to work out? I like the Baneling Nest. Like, the webbing on the Baneling Nest is always one of the grosser things in StarCraft. It's like, why are there spider webs on the Baneling Nest? And why is this floating? How does that even work? Is there, like, helium in this middle section and it floats and the webs keep it connected to the ground? Baneling Nest is a weird building, man. Anyway, third base coming in at about 4 minutes. So, sounds good, Iron Spine. A beautiful combination. Oh, we are going battle cruisers to Port BC. Oh, For the Horde's going to be in trouble. If you don't respond to this correctly, which is a bajillion queens and a quick spire to make corruptors, because you're going to need them against 2 battle cruisers, you just die. For the Horde is in a lot of trouble. Stu! That's right. The Gritty Clan. Stu's here. How's it going, Stu? How do Guardians fly? Again, same way that Overlords do, I guess. You played it in a tournament in 2011. That's a while ago, Hero Mutalisk. It's probably time to dust off the tournament chops, man. So, production tab is telling me that For the Horde is going to die. This game is over. He just doesn't know it yet. Battlecruiser 1 has arrived. We're just going to jump. I mean, there's no real reason to wait for the second one. Queen count is 2. So if you don't have 5 queens, you're going to die to 1 battlecruiser. And if you don't have, like, 8 to 10 queens and a spire, you're going to lose to 2 battlecruisers. Yeah, queen dies. Second battlecruiser's ready to jump now, and here it is. Surprisingly surviving there. I think Urza made a mistake of not going after the Spore and killing it, instead of choosing to focus down drones. But if you kill the Spore, you own the main base, which is exactly what's happening now. Yeah, Hydras are not good versus battlecruisers. I'm telling you, it's queens and it's corruptors. There's a very, very specific way you need to do this. And if you don't do the very specific thing, you just die. As someone who's died to this a bunch, I'm telling you from experience. Queen down, 2 spores, a bit of a problem. If you're going to make this many battlecruisers too, get Yamato. Also pull back. Maybe don't lose it to spores. That is not recommended behavior. Is he is she repairing these? Another battlecruiser jumps in. Zergling trying to do stuff. Hold on. Battlecruiser 1. Yeah. Heading home. Injured. Heading home. Repair that one. Repair it. Hydras just don't do enough damage fast enough to battlecruisers. You think they would? Where's JLC? He was in here complaining about lack of battlecruisers, and we finally get him, and he's nowhere to be seen. No patience in that man, seriously. If you don't get battlecruisers in the first game, he's out. Yeah, it's 94 to 32 total supply. The Lings are going for a counterattack of some kind. I mean, this battlecruiser having a pretty good day. Got 10 kills. But it's 5 queens per battlecruiser. If you don't have the 5 queens, you're gonna die. The Ling's doing a bit of a run by, but this Hellion positioning is absolutely disgusting. Goodbye, all of the Zerglings. And I'm telling you, my prediction came true. GG Urza comes out on top with a battlecruiser rush. It's one of those things that you can see coming. You don't have to be a fortune teller to figure out what's going to happen there. Yeah, I mean, this tells the whole story, doesn't it? I feel like it does. All right, so we'll see what Urza... I mean, Urza's going to... hang on a second. Yeah, I mean, Urza's going to play random. So could get Zerg, could get Protoss in this next match. That completely changes what we're going to see with it. Horde gets to pick the next map because Horde is the loser here. Loser pick. Just waiting on that next map. Let's get on into the next map that I choose then. Oh, he chose the one that I did randomly. That's funny. Yeah, we had PVZ, Thirst Lord. We did. That was Boilermaker versus For the Horde. Was PVZ. All right, ready to go. Let's see if For the Horde is ready to go. I think Horde is feeling a little bit demoralized after that. Taking a second to collect himself. Let's do this. Game numero dos. Oh, Boilermaker, you're doing just fine. Hey, Ezra got Protoss in this game. All right. First time she's rolled Protoss after going random in like 3 games. So top right, Ezra. Sorry. Top right, For the Horde. Bottom left, Urza, Protoss. We got this. We got this brain thing figured out, friendo. Believe me on that one. Cinnamon is honestly pretty bad at StarCraft. I mean, her macro is good, but her micro really needs a lot of work. I think she's in silver. Sure. Gonna restart. Something just went wacky. Fair enough, fair enough. We'll remake Atmosphere. Fast, 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 fast. Let's go, let's go, let's go. No waiting around here today. Ready, ready, let's move. Redo game 2. There's Cinnamon in the chats. Yeah. All right. I'm just trying to think of how the prize pool works. So $100 to first place, $50 to second place, third and fourth get $25 each. So not bad. Not bad for playing a game that you probably love. And this time, oh, interesting. Interesting. I just realized that by re-rolling, the Horde might have actually gotten a better matchup for him. That's interesting. Yeah, Venmo, PayPal, Dead Infested had me send him an Amazon gift card for his 4th place finish in the Brood War tournament. So whatever, we can do PayPal, Venmo, we can do over Google, we can do Amazon. PayPal is recommended. Anyway, top right, Urza, Zerg this time. First time rolling Zerg, bottom left for the Horde. Also Zerg, red though. So both players going for pools at about the same time. Urza's is a little bit faster, also is getting gas. Whereas For the Horde is not. For the Horde has been a little bit uninterested in getting speed for his Zerglings today. I'm not sure why. Alright, speed starts. Sixlings on the way. Expanding here is For the Horde. Now gas is finishing up. Speed's going to be substantially behind what Ezra is going for. So the Zerglings, watch them do their thing, being very slow. Okay, well, numbers, again, favoring Urza here, but Defender's advantage favors For the Horde. He's got a couple more Lings available. The micro's going to be everything in this situation. More Lings popping in from Urza, though. Sending them 2 at a time here. Bit of a Noah's Ark scenario. Speed's going to finish for Urza, where For the Horde's going for a Roach Warren, but... So losing the natural base is not a game-ending thing here for the Horde, because Urza doesn't have a natural either. What she does have is Banelings, though. And Speedlings. Oh, like, again, the weird thing about Zerglings is when they have speed, they feel like they're about 40% better than they are. And there's your GG. Alright, so Urza 2-0, quick 2-0 here, does win the ZVZ battle with Speedlings. Banelings are coming in. I think For the Horde recognized what was going on there, what was happening. And that is your 2-2-0. All right. Let's see what game 3 is going to be. Yeah, I mean, the number of lings you can keep early in a ZVZ, that first engagement is often so very, very important. It's kind of a mess, honestly. Oxide works. Oxide, Ladder Edition, Blizzard, let's go. Pew, 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 pew. And pew, pew. Hey, Gustavo. Ah, thank you. I'm glad that you enjoy my streams. I'm glad you could make it to the channel today. Yeah, I'm curious to see how Urza would have matched up against Melody or Probe Scout or E.T. Pwn Home. I think E.T. Pwn Home definitely wins. Probe Scout as well. I don't know. It's hard to say, but Urza seems to be the best player that arrived here today, but it's not over yet. Hit that like button if you haven't already. Thank you, Thirst Lord. We're on Oxide. Loser pick. Let's do this. Bottom left of Oxide. Red Zerg player it is for the Horde. And in the top right, it is Ezra. Urza. Gosh dang it. Intentionally confusing this name, Urza. Protoss, though. So first time we get to see Urza play Protoss, other than like the 30 seconds of game number 2 that didn't count. Ah, quick pool here. Was that a 12 pool? It might have been. But that's why you Probe Scout. That is the reason that you Probe Scout, is to see 12 pools before the lings arrive. Loktar Ogar. So Probe says no hatch. Okay. No gas. Alright. And ta-da! Pool. Alright, 6 lings in production. Probe knows this. And you don't expand in this situation, right? You don't take the Nexus. You go Cybercore. You throw another pylon up. You chrono out a Zealot. And you're cool. See, it's not even that bad. The only way this would work for the Horde is if drones came along. We did a drone drill style of a play. But that's a little bit, I think, too above the current play style here on the stream today. There we go. So, can be annoying, but as far as getting in here and winning the game, just not going to happen. Extractor's on the way from for the Horde. But I think Urza's dealt with this a bajillion times and knows exactly how to handle it. And you can get that pylon. I mean, at the very least, let's take that down. Let's get some blood. Is Urza from Fairy Tail Aki? I did not know that. Explains a lot. Dude, Bob the Zealot is earning his pay today. He's got 2 kills. There's a Stalker backing him up. Expansion now coming in from Urza. Expansion finishing from for the Horde. So at the very least, he didn't invest a million speedlings to try to break this because that was not going to happen. I do like the Roach Warren follow-up, though. This could be interesting. Urza could get a little bit greedy with the expand, feel like she's safe, and then, like, you know, 6 roaches show up and suddenly we're in trouble. So let's keep an eye on that. Let's see what For the Horde is able to do. The problem for him is that he's on 14 drones. Also making some Zerglings, which, again, they don't have speed, nor will they. Takes the second gas, is effectively going for a one base Roach follow-up here, which, again, could really work. As we've learned previously today, if you have a ton of workers, way more than your opponent, you can still lose because they have a bigger army than you at any point. Having a million probes is nice, but not being able to handle, you know, the army that shows up to destroy you is a bad feel. Zerg can do that too. Well, I mean, that's part of it, Aki, but also you just glance at it and your brain goes, yeah, that's Ezra, right? You're pattern matching. But in this situation, it's Urza. So there's not a shield battery here, which I find interesting. Also, a Phoenix is not going to be super useful. It's just this 20 workers thing. I like the cannon. Overlord's going to get murdered and supply block for the Horde. Yeah, 3 Ravagers, okay, would be amazing here. I think we got this. I do. With the just, you need to go. Kill the cannon, focus the cannon, kill these 2 units, kill this pylon, everything, oh, these 2 pylons, everything to powers. Ooh, Mass Oracle to handle it, though. Yeah, this window's closing real fast. Really, really fast. And here we go. So Corrosive Bile in a couple hits. Ah, not bad, not bad. Oracle now burning Ravagers to death. We see this at the professional level too. It encourages a go move. Ravagers dead. Ling's not getting through this wall. Okay, Ling's sort of getting through this wall, actually. Hold on. Hold up. This is working fairly well for the Horde. Going after pylons, surrounding a Stalker, murdering it. The slow Ling's getting way more done than I would expect them to. Dude, if For the Horde had some kind of a follow-up here, this could be game ending, but there's nothing. There's nothing on the other side of the map right now. For the Horde is floating 500 minerals. These Zerglings are doing work. 13 probes killed. Void Ray has to kill him, which honestly takes an eternity. So here's the problem. 15 probes have died. Yes, very nice. It's still 29 to 20 workers here. Urza's been macroing hard. Urza's going mass Void Ray at this stage. For the Horde has been known to be able to handle that. I like how the Phoenix comes in, lifts, and doesn't kill anything because it can't by itself. We have seen For the Horde handle Void Rays very adeptly, but not in a situation where he's down this much in economy. Right, that income advantage is nuts. Yeah, you generally don't want to make Swarm Hosts versus Void Rays. They'll eat them up real nice. Fleet Beacon too. So we're just going to go Mass Void Ray with Flux Veins would be the question. But yeah, hit that like button. We've got 58 likes on 66 viewers. So, like, I'm not going to complain too much about it. But if you haven't hit the like already, do it. For the Horde's third base is kaput. Not cancelled. Killed. And army supply is a lot of Void Rays versus a lot of Roaches. And the Void Rays kind of really caught For the Horde by surprise here, it turns out. So this is a prismatic alignment moment. You're actually killing buildings. Not Brita, please, sir. What the heck is Brita? There's the prismatic alignment. Alright, so the hatch is dead. And For the Horde is knocked down to a single base. And that is going to be all she wrote. Hatch down. Everybody pulling back to one base. For the Horde is fighting hard right now. The Roaches on the other side of the map, kind of awesome, but then the recall is amazing. And the Void Rays are back home. I really feel like recall, it allows Protoss to it gives them too much utility. I don't know how to explain it. If you overextend, recall saves you. If you sent your entire army across the map and you need to get home to defend instantly, you can do it. It's just, I don't know. The roaches aren't literally dancing, but they're kind of dancing. Eric, how's it going, man? GG, congrats! And Urza is the ultimate champion of the FalconPaladin $200 StarCraft 2 Open number 2. I think this is the second one of these that I've done. Maybe the third. Or actually, StarCraft 2, I've had a lot of these. Maybe 4. Anyway, point is, as Aki said in chat, you want to know when the next one is? Go ahead and hit me up at patreon.com/FalconPaladin. Help me reach new milestones on Patreon, and we'll keep doing these things. Also, join the Discord server. Follow me on Twitter and Facebook, and I mean everywhere at /FalconPaladin. GG's indeed. DM me your payment information, please. I think Aki's been on top of that too. Thank you, Aki, for helping out. Brenda, no. Oh, it's a Brenda thing. It's a winter thing. Got it. Got it, got it. All right, very good. So at the end of the day, if we take a look at the bracket, which we can toss in here, it was Volmalisk going 2-0 over Kaya Rolonis. We had a 2-1 for the Horde over Boilermaker. Thirstlord 2-0'd Rata. Mr. Alex Mercer got 2-0'd by Urza. Urza then 2-0'd Thirstlord. For the Horde, 2-0'd Volmalisk. And then in the finals, Urza with a 3-0 against For the Horde. So Urza did not drop a map today, which is honestly super impressive. Well done to her. Coming out on top, earning that $100 for the win. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful stuff all the way around. Hope y'all enjoyed being here today. A lot of fun. At this point, I really think I'm just going to combine the channels again. So watch for further announcements about that, especially in casts on this channel. I'll talk about it in the Discord as well if you want to join that one. But yeah, thanks everybody for being here. I appreciate all of the likes and all of the support and good numbers for my first StarCraft 2 stream ever on this YouTube channel. Yeah, Warosaurus, there's a bit of a, there's a delay. For sure. It wasn't 5 minutes, but it's all good. Anyway, thanks everybody for being here. Stay safe, stay healthy, and until next time, as always, take care of yourselves. Goodbye.